Hi, it's Mary Beth. I have a message for you, and I want you to listen up real quick because I'm going to be so quick. But God laid this on my heart this holiday, and I want to share it with you. And it's this: love your husband, ladies. Ladies, love your husbands. And God is showing me that all of God's blessings on our finances, on our order in our home, our children, everything just depends on our love. And first and foremost to our husbands. I think they're the hardest ones to love, and we take them for granted. I do. I do. And God is showing me that, His greatest, this is His main command, His command to us. The command, that behind this command are all His blessings, and His command is to love. In John 15, He says, as the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Remain in, remain in my love. And this is how you remain in my love. He says, if you keep my commands, you will remain in my love. And then he goes on to say, this is my command, to love each other. Do you know that the whole entire law is summed up in this? Love each other, love one another. So you know that you are obeying God completely when you love each other. And I know I just want to share with you this, because this is what's God's laid on my heart, that when we love our husbands, we are loving God. And the way we can show God that we are truly loving Him is by loving each other, by loving our husbands especially. So love Him today. Go have sex with your husband. Go have an intimate relationship with your husband. It's there's something about that relationship that literally makes us one. It unites us mysteriously into one flesh, not just one with each other emotionally, but literally there is a mystery beyond. It's a supernatural binding us to each other. So if it's been too long, get to it. And you know what? Some of us are estranged from our husbands. Our husbands are, that's not even possible. Well, love Him in another way. Love Him the way He needs to be loved. Maybe it's making Him that great dinner. Maybe it's a kind word. Maybe it's an encouraging word saying how great He is, how good He looks. Encourage your husband. Do something for him today. Now, this is the message I got from God, is that when we honor our husbands, we're honoring God. When we love our husbands, we're loving God. When we trust our husbands, we're trusting God. I mean, some of us don't trust our husbands. Trust them today. Trust them. And that God shows God that you're trusting Him. Say, God, you know what? I'm not doing it because of them. I'm doing this for you. They don't deserve love, but you do, so I'm going to love them anyways. Even if they don't deserve it, I'm going to do it just for you, Lord. Do it for the Lord. Don't do it for your husband. If you can't do it for your husband, do it for God. But what God is showing me, that all the blessings are ours. God has blessings for us, and the only thing standing in the way is our lack of love. The other day, my husband and I had he hurt me in some way, and I just I'm going to hurt you back. I gave him the silent treatment, he gave me the silent treatment, and this is not like us, because we've learned over 23 years, we've learned how to love each other. We learned that, when there's ice in your marriage, the longer that ice builds, the harder it is to break, and we've learned to cut through that ice when it's easy to break. We've just been practicing that. But here I was building that ice back up, and I'm like, no, I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to apologize. He hurt me, and my son, who's 15, saw this, and he's like, come on, Mom, come sit with me. And we're all watching a TV program together, and he let me cuddle with him. And after a while, he said, okay, Mom, go sit by Dad. And I said, okay. I did it immediately. If I started to think about it, I wouldn't have done it. But I knew it was what I had to do, and I went, and I just cuddled with him, and I said, I love you. And the ice broke immediately. And I just want to, thankfully, my son was there. Who knows how much longer I would have gone. I would have let it go. But what am I encouraging you is to not let it go. Don't let that ice get too thick. Love you all.